From the DSR News Desk, here is our chief correspondent, Othi Ramsey.
We've now had a chance to see a lot of the Oscar-nominated film. And we're going to match them film now.
Well, I was just going to do...
Did you guys not think that was funny? You guys
Cut. Can we cut this? We'll do it in post. We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
We're rolling live, folks. We're live. We've been live the whole time.
How much tape do we have?
Live.
Do we have extra tape?
We don't actually
I
roll.
was
You
going to
are
read the
burning through tape.
the picture nominees here.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Cats,
Awesome.
The Fanatic,
Jaws 3.
Cats,
Awesome.
The Fanatic,
Jaws 3.
The Haunting of Sharon Tate, A Medea Family Funeral, and Rambo Last Blood.
Are you on the Razzies? Are you
Yes,
on the Razzies?
yes. I
I
just
read
the
those,
Razzie
yeah.
Awards
Yeah.
nominees. So
What one?
they
always the night
announced them
before.
last-
This
they
always the night
announced them
before.
last night, but they didn't actually do who won last night.
Then what's that?
Huh.
I thought they
weird,
always
right?
did the night before and here the Razzies.
Yeah, I looked it up this
Okay.
morning, and they had not done it. I don't know if they do it right before the Oscars or what. But
Do you want to know the real best pictures now?
We do.
yeah,
How about
sorry.
Ford versus Ferrari?
Yes.
Joker, Little Women,
Nice.
Marriage Story,
Okay.
1917,
Heard of it.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
It's a place.
and Parasite. Those
Okay.
are.
I feel like
it's
one.
a shorter list this year, and I kind of like that.
It's 9 movies.
No, wasn't it like 10 or 12 last?
It can only
anyway.
be 10. So
Oh, it can
it's
only be 10.
so-
Okay.
But it's just weird to me how
Let me start with this question to you guys real quick.
Or you're not.
You got to eliminate one right now. One that should have made it in your mind. What is that?
Ford versus Ferrari.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only watched 20 minutes of that one. It wasn't really...
What about you?
Marriage Story.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you didn't like that one. I'm going to be really controversial.
Parasite.
The Irishman.
Yeah, I'm not against that. I'm not against that at
Yeah,
all.
I rewatched Raging Bull the other day, and it's kind of like, you're right. It's a Scorsese movie. It's
All
what
right.
The Irishman.
Let's do it this way.
Scorsese film
Yeah.
in a Scorsese way.
The way that the Schaefer
Yeah,
Let's
let's
do
do
it
it
this
this way.
Scorsese film
Yeah.
in a Scorsese way.
the way that the Schaefer family picks where we're eating for dinner is we name the 9 places and then
You eliminate.
you eliminate. So you go around the table and you eliminate. So we're gonna do
All
that
right.
real quick,
Okay,
and we're gonna
so-
predict.
that's fun.
And so my first one off is Once Upon a Time. Honest, okay? You gotta
Yep.
be honest.
Fine.
All right, so we got 9.
So it's got to be the last question. Your just last answer then.
Okay.
Yes, correct. So you go, Russell. You pull one off of there,
Taking the Irishman off.
And I'm taking a Marriage Story off.
and I'm taking Ford versus Ferrari off.
Okay.
Okay, that leaves us with Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Marriage... No,
Nope.
hold on. I
1917.
crossed through a little next.
No, I did. You're up.
Oh, I'm up next?
Yes.
Do you want to snake it? Because I'll go.
Parasite.
I'm going to be controversial. Joker.
Joker.
I would have taken that. I'll take Little Women off.
Little Women, okay.
Now, Russell, what are we left with?
We have Jojo Rabbit, 1917, Once Upon a Time. Jojo Rabbit, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay. I'm gonna blow this out of the water, but those would be my favorite 3 movies that I watched this
Yeah.
year.
I have not
I
seen
agree.
1917, so I don't know where I can weigh in yet.
It was really
Can't
good.
find it.
You know, one of the guys at work the other day, this is what he said to me. Hey, did you watch that 1917? I go, yeah. He said to me, hey, did you watch that 1917? I go, yeah. And he goes, I thought it was kind of slow.
I was on the edge.
Was
of
this
my
Cody?
seat.
He was like, I was
The
like, what do you
entire
mean
time.
I'll
slow?
shake him. I'll shake him.
You're basically watching a guy run for his life.
Yeah, for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Right.
Yeah,
I was so
disagree.
out of breath during this film.
It was a
and
fantastic.
he said,
So of the
He needs to
3
go
that
back
are
again, right?
All right,
left,
so who's eliminating
well,
here?
okay, we want to keep doing that. I won't. I
There's
can't.
3 left.
I'll go next, and again, I can't do 1917 because I have not seen it. So I will go with. Oh man, that's
You can't
so
do
difficult.
you're
Hollywood.
making a choice between Jojo Rabbit and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jojo Rabbit then.
Oh man, he knocks out Jojo Rabbit.
So you get to pick what the best picture is in this Schaefer Pare Down Challenge.
Man, so the two, man, so 1917 or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Which are 2 that can win? I've got the odds here. I've got the
you
odds.
could not get any more different of a film.
But if you were to ask,
not get any more different of a film.
but if you were to ask me at this point what my, not what I'm going to pick, but what my favorite movie was, I think it was Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, I like Jojo Rabbit.
It was
that was my
really-
favorite of them.
Did
as
you
well.
watch that? Oh,
Yes, yeah. I saw everything but the 1917 Little Women.
I think in terms of a film that was made, I just think every time I see this film on TV, I'm going to sit down and watch the rest of it. 1917.
I agree.
Wow.
with that.
Okay.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
great
I saw
movie.
it. I
Yeah.
experienced
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
Because
I'm
they're
not going to
actually
sit down and watch the rest of it every time it's on. It's,
Right.
it's 1917 is right up there with.
time ahead of 1917.
Do they really?
Really?
Wow.
Crazy. They also, you want for leading actress and actress, I've got the odds there. Do you guys want them?
Yeah, I want to hear
Well,
it.
should we pick first
Oh, we can.
before you give the odds? Stop
Well,
looking at the odds. You cheating.
So I'm going to say this too. Who I predict to win though for the best picture is 1970. I haven't seen it, but I predict it to win based
Yeah,
on that's
me too.
who I'm going to
Yeah,
select
me too.
early. So you want to run through who's best lead
Actor?
actor? You want to give
Lead
those easy?
actor, like a dude.
Yeah, I'll do them. I got it here. All right, so best actor in a leading role, we've got Antonio Banderas for Pain and Glory, which I don't think the three of us have seen yet, right?
no, I did not.
No, none of us want to watch it.
No.
All right, Leonardo DiCaprio for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Never heard of her.
Adam Driver for A Marriage Story.
He's great.
Joaquin Phoenix for the Joker, or excuse me, just Joker. And then we've got Jordan Pierce for The Two Popes.
I think his name is Jonathan Pryce.
Oh, shoot. It is. I am horrible. Let me give you those. Let me give you those.
That might be
That Jordan
that
Pierce,
might be your best
Jonathan
one
Pryce.
ever. Now, in Othie's defense, he just handed me this incredibly tiny sheet.
Yeah, for the
Oops.
Oscars.
That we're all
ballot.
of us old farts are going to be pulling out our
I need my
bifocals to read
cheaters
tonight.
later.
Jesus.
Listen, I think there's no way that
He doesn't
that Joaquin Phoenix does not win this.
I'll start since you went. I'll go with Antonio Banderas.
Because
I haven't
no one
seen-
saw that.
No one saw that.
No one saw it. It was only nominated because it's a movie about a movie maker.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know. Next,
I'm going to pull off Adam Driver for
Adam
the Marriage
Driver for the
Story.
Marriage Story. Sorry, buddy.
I would
Better
like
luck
him to
next
win.
time.
You pull one.
I would
Better
like
luck
him to
next
win.
time.
You pull one off there, buddy.
I am going to pull off Mr. Jonathan Pryce for the Two
Yep.
Popes. Thought he was fantastic.
So, Oath, it's on you to give this final here.
but
man.
DiCaprio or Joaquin?
It's gonna be Joaquin. I mean, I'm gonna
I think
eliminate
it is.
Leonardo.
I think it's
I
going to
think
be
it
the
is,
Joker
too.
as well.
I would love to see Adam.
Right.
I don't think this is.
We don't honor
he-
the body of work.
He was fantastic.
That's true.
He was fantastic in this, but this is not his Oscar film yet.
Agreed.
He'll be there.
He's gonna be nothing but a leading man from now on
Yeah.
in all the films that he does.
Has he nominated before, or is this his first nomination? Do you
I
know?
think he got support Black Klansman.
Yes.
Okay.
He was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which he was deserving of that.
What was the one? Didn't he get something? No, I'm thinking of Silent. Do we remember that one? Him and anyway, we'll move on.
No,
All right, so let's go to actress in a leading role. All
I'll
right.
read those off.
No, help me.
Cynthia Erivo for Harriet. Scarlett Johansson.
All right, so let's go to actress in a leading role. All
I'll
right.
read those off.
No, help me.
Cynthia Erivo for Harriet. Scarlett Johansson, A Marriage Story. Cyrus Ronan for Little Women. Charlize Theron for Bombshell. And Renee Zellweger for Judy. Judy.
And we all seen that? So
Took it in the Globes.
If I was going to pull one off of that list, I think I would pull the Little Women one.
Little Women, Cyrus Ronan.
Yep.
Sorry, honey.
Sorry, dear. You're beautiful.
So I will pull somebody off. I did not like Scarlett Johansson in A Marriage Story. Last time.
I hated
I
her
said that
too.
when we reviewed it. I was like,
I think if she would have been
Don't disagree with you.
Jojo Rabbit, she killed it. Loved her
I know.
in that.
I think she deserves for Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
She was fantastic.
Supporting
She
or
was
something.
fantastic in that, yeah.
So I got to pull someone off. Renee for Judy because I haven't seen it.
That's what
Hey.
they're saying is going to win.
Renee for Judy because I haven't seen it.
That's what
Hey.
they're saying is going to win.
That's
But-
good. They're saying to win,
We can choose things
All right.
however we want.
That's true.
So here's
On the
my thing.
stupidest of bases.
and that's what I did.
I really dislike the movie Bombshell because of the political piece of it. But Charlize Theron, you cannot even tell that that's her.
It'll
No,
win for
no.
makeup. I think it'll win
I mean,
for.
it's makeup
And
she did-
prosthetics.
and her voice,
Yeah.
and she played that role.
Are we going to talk about that movie later?
So I would mark off the Harriet.
Okay.
We
So we're going with
can.
Bombshell, Charlize Theron. Yeah, we can talk about Bombshell right now if you guys want to.
My only problem with
This is
Bombshell
freeform.
after watching it is when I didn't realize that Margot
She was made to embody like a number of women.
a new person coming in and not knowing. I hated that.
I
So,
got
I'm like, who is this? Because I don't realize. I knew all the other players except for her. And the other problem I had, you cut out maybe 30 different, like, they had too many people. It was hard to keep track. You cut out maybe 10, 15 players. That's a bunch. Wow.
But you knew it was Lith Gal by the voice.
Yeah, yeah.
But the makeup was fantastic.
Yeah.
No, they did good makeup on there. My wife went and saw it with our friend, and they just thought it was fantastic. I mean, they loved it. I have not even seen it yet.
30 minutes
I'm not
shorter
gonna
and
lie.
some editing. I think it's.
And they just thought it was fantastic. I mean, they loved it. I have not even seen it yet.
30 minutes
I'm not gonna
shorter and
lie.
some editing. I think it's terrific.
It wasn't
movie.
terrible.
No.
It just, I do not like political. I don't.
Yeah.
It was hard to follow with the amount of people they kept throwing in
Yeah.
like different times, and you'll see that once you watch. Like, who's this? And they're only in it for 2 or 3 minutes. It's like,
Yeah.
was that character important? I don't know.
Well, and somehow I think they were kind of looking it up afterwards. So that's a good show if you go and see it and you're like, man, who were all? I mean, I know this person. I should know this person. Who was this person? And they did say that it was confusing with some of the
Those
some of the
ladies
characters.
got paid. If you look at their payouts, they got. Money.
Yeah.
All right, are we gonna do supporting or just leave it at that?
No, let's do the
I think-
supporting and let's do the two supporting.
Two supporting is
you
good.
You pull off first, Russell. I'm going to read the
Okay.
names. Tom Hanks for Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Anthony Hopkins for Two Popes. Al Pacino for The Irishman. Joe Pesci.
Watching Raging Bull. I don't know who said it last time, but you're right. Joe Pesci plays Joe Pesci, and that's it. Because I watched
thought he
Raging
was
Bull the
better
other day.
in this than he's seen.
He was
Because
quieter.
He was just less Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
There was
Because
no.
I think he's older and he doesn't have as much
Tamed
wind
it
in
down.
his lungs.
that
You
could
pull
be.
off first there, Russell.
Joe Pesci.
Frickin'. That's Joe Pesci.
Mr. Ramsey.
Oh, it's my turn. That's Joe Pesci.
Mr. Ramsey.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Pacino for The Irishman then.
Okay, so both Irishmen gone.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks for A Beautiful Day. I love you, Tom Hanks, but not this. Not this
Okay.
I think you.
So that's going to leave me with a pick, huh? Anthony Hopkins for The Two Popes or Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I think so.
I think he's got it.
Yeah.
I hope
He was so good in that.
Missouri
Anthony
boy.
Hopkins was Anthony Hopkins.
And he better wear that Chiefs hat.
He
That's
better
all
That
I'm
would be
saying.
cool.
that.
That would be so cool.
All right,
All right,
best
so-
supporting actress. You want me to go through those?
I only see 3 on your list.
I got to flip over the
Oh,
page.
gotcha.
Kathy Bates, Richard Jewell. Laura Dern, Marriage Story. Scarlett Johansson, Marriage Story. Scarlett Johansson, Jojo Rabbit. Second nomination for Miss Johansson this year. Florence Pugh, Little Women, and Margot Robbie for Bombshell.
Okay. So, in that, have you seen all those movies?
I've
No.
not seen Richard Jewell yet or
I
Little Women.
watched Richard Jewell, and it is fantastic.
Clint Eastwood film.
It was so good.
He doesn't not make good films.
Right.
Who won the Globe?
Whether you agree with what he's trying to say in those films or not.
I don't know who, but this is not controversial, what
Okay.
he's saying
Your
in this
mom's
one.
not controversial.
Who won the Globe? Do we know?
Don't know.
I don't know who
Don't
won
know.
that.
We
Okay.
actually no. Hold on. Best actress. What was we
Okay.
Actually no. Hold on. Best actress. What was this? See, the
Supporting.
Globes is so goofy because they do that whole for drama for blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. Supporting role, any motion picture. The winner was Laura Dern. For
Oh,
Marriage
yes.
Story.
She's not on this.
Yeah, she is.
Oh,
She's
she
in
is.
there.
Yep, Laura Dern.
Oh,
Marriage
dang.
Story. Down.
Yeah, I would pull her off if I was. No,
Well, it's your choice.
no,
It's
no.
your pick.
You go first.
No, it's your pick.
Okay, I'll take her off. 'Cause she was in
Laura
there for like
Dern,
10
Marriage
minutes.
Story. She was smoking hot in that. You're crazy.
I am going to pull off, yes, Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates for Richard
I
Jewell.
really enjoyed that movie, but
If you like Laura,
yeah,
I'm going to
She's
pull
crazy.
off Margot Robbie for Bombshell
agreed.
yeah,
because she wasn't a real person.
So you got
she was.
Florence Pugh in Little Women and Scarlett Johansson for Jojo Rabbit. I think we know which way we're going to go on
Yeah,
this, fellas.
she was awesome in this.
I
Yeah.
thought she was fantastic.
Yeah, we think
I
Scarlett
was-
Johansson for Jojo Rabbit.
How mad
if you
did you
could have
get-
brought some of that?
mad
If you
did you
could have
get-
brought some of that to A Marriage Story, you'd be winning too, honey.
Well, how mad were you when you saw her shoes hanging?
I
there?
know. I was
Oh
just
my
getting ready to say
God.
that.
I was like, no.
I was
I
like,
said,
no. It made me tear up. It was like,
Oh, I know. I said, "Oh no!" And I looked over and Diane's asleep on the couch again. I was like, "No!"
What
I was like,
was-
I
that
woke her up and I
movie-
said, "Diane's asleep on the couch again." I was like, "No!"
What
I was like,
was-
I
that
woke her up and
movie-
I said, "How long have you been sleeping?" She's like, 5 minutes. I was like, "Holy crap! I'm
You just
rewinding
missed
this
it.
5 minutes."
We all love our moms here, but how great a mom was she in this
Oh
movie?
my
She was
God.
fantastic.
You
She was
know?
really, really good. Yep.
I that movie for me, it got me in all the feels.
Yep.
I really
thought
hope
every
uh,
position was Sam Rockwell. Yeah.
I don't think he was
I don't
quite
think he was.
that.
But I love the fact
I
that
don't think he was quite that lovable.
when things got tough,
Yeah.
gone. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Gone. And I love that
Oh,
because
no,
that was,
they were.
It was fantastic.
They were definitely showing like what kind of a child he was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know that he was just.
Go ahead.
Sam Rockwell in this movie.
Great.
Also in
Richard Jewell.
Richard Jewell.
Yeah.
And he was great in Richard Jewell.
He's going to be in all these good films from now on.
He is. I'm not a big Sam Rockwell fan.
Yeah, but Two Billboards.
But with both of those, I have not seen Two Billboards.
What?
I didn't get to it
No,
last
that's
year.
a-
But with both of those, I have not seen Two Billboards.
What?
I didn't get to it
No,
last
That's
year.
a great movie.
No, I've not
Oh
seen
my
it.
lord! Okay, so
I
that's,
want to.
that's your homework assignment
Oh,
for the week.
I agree. I
Go
need to
back
watch that one.
and it's got
But-
the name Missouri in the title.
Yeah, that's true.
That's, yeah, there you go.
Are you a Chiefs fan or not?
I am.
You don't even
I thought
watch.
they were
They're
movies
from
about
Kansas.
Missouri.
They're from
right?
Kansas.
That's true.
They're from
right?
Kansas.
That's true.
The reason I like Jojo Rabbit, I'm watching. I'm like, Russ is gonna love this because this is a Wes Anderson made movie. It's made just like
it's kind of like
It
that.
was
like,
so
man,
good,
but it
though.
was very
I
good.
loved it.
like,
Yes.
oh, Russ is loving this.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
I really.
You know who I
liked
didn't
it.
like in that movie? That
girl.
That girl. Was
Yeah.
She was the girl from in the trees, beyond the trees, or
What was
what
that?
was the one that we
Yeah.
watched last year that
You're right.
you hated, and I kind of liked.
That was every movie that Russell picked.
Yeah.
Wait, no. I think we're talking about the wrong girl. I'm talking about
the girl in the attic.
Rebel Wilson.
Oh, I didn't think she was horrible in
Oh
this.
God!
Oh, she was just-
she was just Rebel Wilson. She was just Rebel Wilson.
She was just supposed to be a slapsticky.
I know
thing
it
in
was
there.
so. I hate her.
Yeah.
You know what's sad to say? What I'd really like to do? I wish my grandparents were still here because I'd like to watch that with them.
And see what they.
They see my grandpa who fought in the way he would say about all that.
Yeah.
Because he'd either be like, "What is this?" or
I really
think that'd be
thoroughly
great.
enjoyed that movie.
I
though.
love that kid, Yo. Be a Nazi.
Yeah, it's paper-like material.
All right. So
Top
what other
scientist.
news stuff do you got, Mister? Our
So
lead.
we've got a couple
our
things on the
lead
news.
correspondent,
Yes.
Othie Ramsey.
Well, let's start with some sad news. How about the passing of Kirk Douglas?
Yeah.
Made it to 103 though.
Yeah.
Wow. Think of the crap he's seen in 103 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Thing called the Vikings. Did you guys ever?
No.
I mean, a lot of his stuff was way before our time.
Yeah,
but my grandpa showed me that. I remember him in that. And
Bridge asked me what was he in, and I said,
was it Ben-Hur's big one?
Yeah.
Or no, not Ben-Hur.
Yeah, I don't remember. But
Spartacus.
All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah, that's
Spartacus.
It's a Kubrick film. It's
Oh,
fantastic.
I didn't know he was in
Yeah.
that. But
All Quiet on the Western Front.
yeah, that's.
Spartacus.
It's a Kubrick film. It's
Oh,
fantastic.
I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah.
But-
I remember that movie with Michael J. Fox. It was Greed,
Yeah.
and he was in that.
Was he in that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of remember that. He was the hotel thing.
where he was the rich owner.
Okay.
Never mind.
Maybe
Forget
I'm
what
thinking.
saying.
Anyway, yeah, so that's some sad news. How about this? Did you guys like season 1 of True Detective? Yes or no?
No,
No.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic.
no, I didn't.
Well, the
know.
creator, Nick, I'm not even going to do his last name, and McConaughey, they're teaming up and a security guard who's searching for a missing woman in Texas. So this is basically True Detective. Just same characters, same guy.
Maybe we're gonna play Rust Cole again.
Yeah, well, season 1 I like, season 2 I like, season 3. Did you guys sit through that?
Yeah, I liked season 3.
I hated it.
liked
I struggled.
oh man, I really liked it.
that was my least
Stephen
favorite.
Dorff.
Yes,
I mean that
Remy or Herschel.
Mahershala Ali.
I found it
You
hard to
can
follow
never
him.
pronounce that, but you bring
I
him
hope
up
you
every
never
podcast.
meet that guy in a restaurant.
I was like, "Hey man, I'm like,
Marshmallow?
what's up, Marshmallow?" I watched Battle Angel the other night. He's on that. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's Remy." I just call him Remy now.
Battle Angel. What is it? Oh, that
Alita.
Battle Angel.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's Remy." I just call him Remy now.
Battle Angel. What is it? Oh, that
Alita.
Battle Angel Alita.
Yeah, that
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
bad.
The special effects are pretty cool.
They were fantastic.
I like
yeah.
that. So guess who's back? Do you guys like Mel Gibson and Danny Glover?
Yes, I do.
for the Lethal
And I
Weapon?
saw that.
Lethal Weapon 5's happening.
Oh my lord!
I love
is
it.
Pesci going to be in that one too?
Oh shoot, I forgot.
Playing
That.
as Joe Pesci.
Is Chris Rock going to be in it?
Well,
Don't
my
think
thing
so.
is, how long? What was it? 95, 97? The last one came
well,
out.
that's 'cause
No, it was later than that.
Was it later?
wasn't
Jet Li was in
well,
it.
see, that's a TV show now too. It's
Oh, it
over.
is?
It's done. It was Damon Wayans and some new guy.
Yeah, and he got fired.
It
And
was
the new
Stifler.
New guy.
Yeah, and he got fired.
It
And
was
the new
Stifler.
Guy, well,
Yeah,
no,
and then
no,
it turned
no.
into-
Stifler
yes.
came in afterwards. The first two
okay.
seasons are this other guy, And I think this other guy was doing a little bit too much of the living the character.
Yes, he put people in danger. On
Yeah,
the set
so they were saying that he was just dangerous on stunts and stuff. What they call a bit of a loose cannon.
Okay.
So 1998 was the Lethal Weapon 4.
So was that 22 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm all in.
We're living in the world where Bad Boys 3 just came out.
That's true. Good point.
And Bad Boys 1 was not that good.
What you gonna do?
No. So here, I think this is kind of interesting though. So right now, Apple and Netflix, they're kind of in a little bit of a bidding war. They're seeking to acquire the MGM properties such as Rocky and James Bond. If you think about that, neither one of them have that tentpole yet. And I'm interested what Netflix could do with a James Bond or something. So that's kind of intriguing to watch.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are you
For that? I'm it's just like, I mean, maybe it went well, maybe it didn't, but it was just like when Lucas finally sold out to Disney.
Right.
And it's like, okay, listen, I've got this great property. I'm really slow to get anything going on it anymore. I'm a bazillionaire. I don't have a lot of motivation. Anybody want that? Yeah.
And he got $7 billion.
So I think they could do a lot with that. I mean, like a Rocky series would be pretty good.
Creed, I like Creed.
Yeah, Creed was
Creed
good.
1 and 2 were
Very good.
Good.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same
If
page.
you're into Creed, then I highly suggest you watch Creed.
Yes.
And I also like
And I highly suggest you watch Creed.
Yes.
and I also like With Arms Wide Open. That was a good one too.
God. He's talking about the band.
That
Creed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
God.
Gotcha.
No.
That one flew my head for a minute.
I
I didn't catch
Scott
it.
Stapp, you know.
I got it.
Deep
but
cuts by
I got it.
Deep
but
cuts by Eric. Deep
I
cuts.
got it, but I was just pissed off.
How about Transformers? We love that. So they're working on
come on.
Yes.
two new movies.
Yes, I saw
One in
that.
that new Bumblebee timeline, and then one on what's called
But didn't that
Beast?
Bumblebee one flop?
Yeah,
Or did it do really well in
not do
Asia?
well, I didn't think.
I bet it made money. They all
probably-
make money.
It was like number 3 that.
all that.
Yeah.
They're
Poor
also
guys.
making one about Beast Wars. I don't know what that is.
Transformers
Where
Beast
they turn
Wars.
into.
I wasn't a
animals?
Transformer
yeah,
fan.
it was like they had because they had the dinosaur line and then they had the animal line.
Yes,
Dinobots.
I remember that.
The only
And
reason I
they're-
know all this because I watched the Toys That Made Us.
Toys
You
That
guys
Made
seen
Us,
that?
Yeah, of course.
That one was pretty cool about the
Yeah,
Transformers. I'm poor. I'm not poor. Anyway, all right. Lionsgate CEO says the Knives Out sequel is happening.
I saw.
Oh
that.
yeah. Rainn Wilson
As-
knocked it out of the park with that.
Rainn Wilson.
It's still
Yeah, that's
like
the guy who made it.
Rainn Johnson.
Rainn.
Rainn Wilson is Dwight Schrute.
That's
Are
true.
we sure? Yeah,
don't
Rainn
know.
Johnson. Let's go with Rainn Johnson.
He's not wrong about the Dwight Schrute comment. I don't know who.
Rainn Johnson. Let's go with Rainn Johnson.
He's not wrong about the Dwight Schrute comment. I don't know who produced it though.
You're
That's
right.
what you're asking me.
You're right.
Sorry.
But
That's
it's
my
still
one mistake this year.
Yes.
out in October. We're in February and it's still in the top 15.
It's still in the theaters.
Still in the theaters
It's
making
still-
money.
So
I
good.
told you
It
guys
is
just
good.
like a month ago.
Still making money.
It was sold out at Alamo Drafthouse. Both shows.
Must be Daniel Craig as I don't remember his name, his character.
Inspector.
Probably because that's how they did sequels and stuff in the Agatha Christie universe, which this was a nod to completely. And so like Perot was her detective, and he went on to do a bunch of other things other than.
Did you guys
Orient
like
Express.
this is kind of the
never
same
saw that.
thing,
Yeah,
and they're
that-
making a
well,
sequel.
that was Perot.
Okay,
So that was
That's
Agatha
what-
Christie's Murder on the Orient Express, but she wrote several books that featured that character.
Okay,
And
yeah, because
so-
they're doing the
and-
Nile one.
So I think that's what it's going to be, and I think
I like it.
I think he and Daniel Craig enjoyed playing this character, and no longer enjoys being James Bond character, and no longer enjoys being James Bond.
No,
So
he's over
it's
that.
the right time for him to make a switch.
Well, he doesn't have to stay in shape and do all that. Yeah, I
Yeah, all
totally
he's
see
got to
that.
do is hang out in Louisiana a whole lot more.
Drink a lot of
Yeah.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Ain't
And
nothing wrong with that.
let's really get that voice down.
So we all use Netflix a lot. They finally, as of Friday, you're able to remove the autoplay from your Netflix feature, which I think is so good.
Oh,
I finally
yeah, I hate
that.
I turned that
Yeah, 'cause-
off right away.
Well, because you're just trying to flip around for a show, and you have to. If you want to just stop and read the plot, no, you're watching a preview.
You're watching part of
and
the
it's
movie.
always like super loud too.
Yes.
So yeah, screw those guys.
So
And
are
you can
you.
also like if you're watching a series,
Those guys.
So
and
are
you can
you.
also like if you're watching a series, you know how, like you get done with that episode, it skips to the next one. You can turn that off too. Now I don't know why you do that, but
Now that I like.
I know. I want that off. I don't like it skipping to the next one because
Oh, not me, man.
you want to make that
control
decision.
issues.
You know what
You
else
got
I want?
control
I want
issues.
them to do away with. That if I've been watching it for 3 hours, are you still there? Shit.
Yes.
Listen, I'm still here.
I
And
have
if
no
I'm
line
not
you
here.
can eat up your internet for reels if you just let seasons of shit play.
Like that lady who
like
watched Lord of the Rings like 4 million times. She would just leave it on because she was taking her kids all day.
I didn't know
and
this.
She just let it play and play and play. And so they figured out that when Lord of the Rings was on there, the first one, that some woman had watched it like 900 times
That's
or something.
crazy.
She's
That's
like, no, I just
nuts.
leave it on in the background all day with the kids.
Hey, if she likes it, she
and I
likes
put
it.
it on repeat.
That's
Picture is.
Yes.
He's in talks to do Doctor Strange too.
Oh, that's interesting. He did some of the Spider-Mans.
Right.
He did all the first three, right?
Yeah.
correct.
But he's known for the Evil Dead and all that kind of stuff,
Yes.
right? Or
Yes.
is it Evil Dead? Am I right? Or is
Yeah,
it,
it's Evil Dead, Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
I think if they made a horror Doctor Strange too, that'd be awesome.
That would be kind of cool.
Be awesome.
That would be kind of cool.
With this?
and he's really known for, I love those Evil Dead and like From Hell. I think he did that one. He does that really weird, super fast movement editing stuff.
Yes.
I think that would be fantastic in a Doctor Strange universe. Because the first Doctor Strange, I liked Inception as well. Because that was a lot of
I'm not following you there. I don't agree.
What? You don't think so?
Disagree. No.
You don't think a lot of the because that was the Leonardo DiCaprio one, right?
Yes.
Inception. Okay,
Yeah.
where there was a lot of like the Earth has turned
I
days
see
and
what you're
stuff.
saying. It
You're not
wasn't
talking about the
same
actual,
You're
like,
saying
plot.
No, I'm
the
just saying.
action.
I'm just
Okay,
saying
okay.
like the effects and things like
I got you.
that. No, I'm not saying the plot.
That's what I
Because
thought you meant. I was like, huh?
nobody even knows what the plot of Inception was.
No, nobody
Yeah,
does.
go ahead and just summarize that for me real quick.
You go in a dream to steal a dream, to go deeper into a dream and another dream. Then you got to come out of the dreams with a kick. I
'Cause
tried.
that's pretty right.
Here's what's sad.
That might have been your third miracle, say no thing.
I can draw Inception out, but I can't say what it's about. I can draw it on a map, but like, here's what Inception happens.
Here's
got you.
Inception.
But I can't. All right, so let's go back to the Oscars for a minute, because I heard some questions earlier that I thought were funny. Memory. Do you guys have one from watching the Oscars way back when or just recent?
I loved when Ellen did the
Yeah.
Selfie? That was a good one.
Mine will always be winning the award for most likely to jerk off a friend on a beach.
Yeah. That's
A few years ago.
I thought that was just recent.
That was like
That's
a few years ago.
I thought that was just recent.
That was like 3 years ago.
Okay.
But it might be it was 3 years ago for sure, right?
I don't think so. I think it may have just been 2. Because last year was... Oh, let's see if we can do this.
Uh-oh.
Last year the winner was...
Roma,
No, it didn't win. No, it didn't win.
Best Picture.
Yeah, it didn't win for that.
I thought it did.
Green Book won last year.
What?
Yeah.
Green Book was Best Picture last
See, my
year.
favorite was the one year where they messed it all up, where they announced.
That was the Moonlight
Moonlight
year.
That
was
was Moonlight.
2016.
Yeah, that was 2 years
Really?
It was
ago.
2020.
That was the year they messed up, though, right?
Yeah.
They said
Yeah.
Moonlight.
They said Hollywood, La La Land.
La La
La La
Land.
Land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
it
it was
said, no,
Moonlight.
there's been a mistake.
Yeah.
It was Moonlight. Come on, guys.
Was that
Get
the
up
same
here.
year Shape of Water? No, because Shape of Water won.
Yeah, Shape of Water did win. No, that's a different
I
year.
think Shape of Water was
17?
the next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about
27.
the next
It was the year
question? You get invited to the Oscars. Who's your date?
What do you mean by that? Do I get I can pick anybody?
Sure. This is just an open question.
Not my wife.
You can pick your wife or anybody.
I would take
can pick your wife or anybody.
Russell's wife.
Oh, that's a good
good pick.
That's a good.
Anybody.
Russell's wife.
Oh, that's a good
good pick.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
Sorry,
She's a
guys.
hottie.
She is. And with a few drinks, she might get handsy. So you never know. You never know.
Might is not the word to use. Will get handsy.
right.
I hope one day she does listen to this.
Yeah.
Who would I
My
pick?
thing was is if we take Diane and she does start to drink, I don't know who we're going to be sitting next to.
Well, but
Yeah,
Because she's
that's-
going to say inappropriate
the
stuff.
other thing, though, is we go to it. She's asleep 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, Diane. Let's see. I could take anybody I wanted.
Anybody you want.
I'd definitely take Mom. You take
Take
Friday.
Mom.
Yeah, I'm pulling that card because you get the girls like, oh, that's sweet, and then she's happy, and then I mean,
I'm with you. I completely agree.
I go to the
I would
Vanity
take
Fair
everything.
after party, but like,
Yeah.
Yes,
I would
Friday,
take Friday
okay.
as well.
Friday,
You
we've
take it
never
Friday.
met, but
Yeah.
you
yes.
have, you don't remember.
Yes, we are going together.
That's weak.
We are going together.
That's weak. That's a weak sauce.
I don't know. That would be a really tough one. I mean, I'd probably definitely take my wife.
Yeah, I think I have to.
You know,
I
I'd
have
definitely
to.
take my wife.
Okay.
Now, if
She
my
got-
wife was busy and couldn't go for some
The whole
reason,
time-
Scarlett Johansson.
The whole time
or
we're
maybe
there,
she was just like, I'm not interested, I would definitely take my sister.
the whole time
Okay.
who's that person?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
did they? What did
She'd
they
be
do?
asking me, how do you pronounce his
Yeah.
name? I'm like, what? Asking me?
Yeah.
Don't ask me that.
Yeah.
I could see you taking Beth Ann.
That would probably be the
Jackson,
worst
too.
job. Tim Ramsey, we'd like you to present the Oscars. I'd be like, no. Just no.
we can't do it.
Won't do it.
John Thomas.
Yeah.
I got him.
That's all the Oscar-related questions.
We got there.
News and Oscars.
That's awesome.
Now, how do we close it? We never know how to close segments.
We
Russell?
say, and
You can find us
that's
here
all,
and there.
folks.
That's the news.
That's the news.
That's news
Peace
to
out.
us. Or news to us.
DunestoneRedemption.com. Go check it out, folks.